everybody, I'm just warming up for some shows coming up this weekend with Danger Muffin, and I thought I would just show you some things I'm working on. And now this is basically just working on triads, right? I love triads, and I'm just going to be taking triads up and down 2 string sets. So in G, I might go something like this. In G, it's the open string, and then we're going to play the 3rd on the same string. Then we're going to play the 5th, and then we're going to play the octave with our 3rd finger. Now, it sounds like this. Now, this creates a physical shape, right? Where we're taking the root with our 1st finger, or in the last example, the open string, playing the root. Then we're going to play the 3rd with our 3rd finger. I'm going to play the 5th with our 1st finger, and then the octave with our pinky. So we have now this is just physical shape that we can move around to other Gs. So let's take this G up on the 12th fret. It's a little difficult, but we can play it up here. We can play on the 10th fret of the A. So all together we have now let's look at position 2. Position 2, we are going to play the triad across 3 strings. Now typically I'm going to play the root with my 3rd finger. I'm going to play the 3rd with my 1st, the 5th with my 3rd. I'm going to drop my 2nd finger down to play that G or the octave with my 2nd. Kind of feels like a block chord shape. Now it sounds like this. Now we can move this around the fingerboard. Let's start it on the 12th fret of the G string. Now let's combine the 2, okay? We have position 1 that can connect with this octave here, with this root to position 2. Now we can also play the position 2 up here on the 12th fret. Now if I'm going to connect to the 1st position on this octave, instead of using my 2nd finger, I'm going to use my 1st finger. So we have now we can also start mixing and matching these, okay? So we can do position 1, can go connect to another position 1. And now from this position 1, we can go back down in position 2. So now we can also start looking at these triads, moving up 1 string, okay? And this is going to get interesting once we get into inversions. So let's just take the open G. Probably done this before, but I'm going to show you guys one more time. So for this triad, I'm going to play the root. I'm going to play the 2nd. Instead of using my 3rd finger, I'm going to shift to my 1st finger and play that 3rd of the chord. And then I'm going to take my 3rd finger and play the 5th of the chord. So we have now, if I want to add the octave, I have 2 choices. I can drop my 2nd finger down, just like I did here, and I can hit that octave on the G on the 5th fret of the D. So we have, or I can take my 1st finger and shift it up. I can play the 3rd then shift up to the 5th degree, and I can use my pinky to hit the octave. Right. I like doing this because playing lines, moving up and down a single string can be really melodic, give you a lot of slide options. Or if you want more lessons like this, hit like and subscribe. And if you want to really dig deep into this, you can contact me for a lesson below. All right, guys. See you soon.